Hello, my name's Orianna Bretschger. I'm the CEO and founder at Aquacycl, and today's Wastewater Wednesday is going to address some commonly asked questions about Aquacycl. So, first one is, what is Aquacycl? Well, what it is that we do is industrial wastewater treatment as a service. So we have a unique and innovative technology that we deploy onto customer sites, typically in food and beverage, but we also service other markets. And what we do is we simplify the whole treatment process. We can act as industrial pretreatment, or we can act as the full solution for water reuse. And what our ultimate goal is to help our customers save cost, improve efficiencies, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and simplify the wastewater treatment process altogether. The other question we get asked frequently is, what is our technology? Well, our tech is called the Bioelectrochemical Treatment Technology, or BET, B-E-T-T. And how it works, right, is we utilize naturally existing bacteria, and we source those bacteria locally wherever we're operating. And our devices will select for bacteria that have a capacity to remove pollutants from the water extremely quickly and also generate electricity as DC power at the same time without making biogas. Our technology works really well on segregated, concentrated streams. In fact, ours is the only technology on the market that can handle treatment without dilution of some of the heaviest and most concentrated process waters that are discharged from industry. Another question we get is, how do we compare? What's so special about BET relative to other treatment processes on the market? Well, as you may know, almost all wastewater treatment is biologically based, and so is BET. The difference is the way that we are utilizing the bacteria and putting those bacteria to work. It's a very different type of treatment process than what you may have learned about previously. Now, our bacteria generate DC power at the same time that they're consuming the pollutants, and that has the benefit of a lot of different things. Number one, very, very low energy consumption. Yes, we do generate power. We monitor that power. And that's actually a built-in sensor. So we know the health and performance of every single unit that we have in the field real time. And that enables us to troubleshoot remotely. It enables us to run a system without actually having to have a full-time operator or our client really have to even touch the system ever. So very simple, low operational cost. Also, we treat those really concentrated process waters out of industry. We can remove anywhere from 16,000 to 3,000 pounds of biological oxygen demand in a day in a single 40-foot container. That doesn't happen with any other technology. And to treat that amount of BOD, that removal rate only requires 60 kilowatt hours in a day. Now, if you were going to use a conventional technology to do that same treatment, it would take 2,500 kilowatt hours a day to do the same thing. So our customers don't even know, from an energy perspective, that we're there. We also consume less chemical, and because of the low energy consumption, that means we are emitting far less greenhouse gas emissions relative to utility treatment or any other on-site wastewater treatment. We also generate less sludge, so there's less that has to leave your facility as a waste. So another question that we get often is, well, how long do these systems run? How long have you been around as a company? Well, Aquacycl has been in business as a commercial company now for, almost 8 years. We were founded in November of 2016, and we've been operating commercially now for the last 3.5 years with industrial clients under multi-year contracts. Our technology, though, has a much longer history. We've been developing that since 2004, and we have systems that have been operating in the field since 2016. And that operation, we have not actually had to reseed any of the bacteria. We've had to replace pumps. But the core technology has been operating really without any component replacement over that 7.5-year period. All of our materials are rated to a 20 to 40-year lifespan. And because of the way that we are biologically operating, our bacteria regenerate on site without us having to add more to it. Less chemical, less operating time, simplicity in wastewater treatment. And we do it as a service,
you don't have to worry about it.
So how do you get started with Aquacycl? Well, please visit our website at aquacycl.com. We have a form. We'll reach out to you immediately so that we can engage and best understand the problems that you are facing from your facility in terms of wastewater management. We are happy to provide a complimentary assessment of what's happening at the site and make sure that there is a return on investment and a clear value proposition that we can provide to your problem. And we're happy to do this free of charge. Reach out to us anytime.